What's up guys, Team Vlog here, and today in this video, this is going to be a video about the top 10 worst Spirit Halloween props. Now, just to let you guys know, this will be my opinion. It's just my opinion, so please don't get mad at me at all. It's just my opinion. I know we all have different opinions, but this is my opinion for this, so please don't get mad. This is just what I think. Alright, so I guess let's get into it. Yeah, just like that. So, actually, let me make sure this is good. Okay. Alright, so, number 10. Hazmat Zombie. You're probably gonna be like, what? The thing is, I don't really like static props. That's the thing. I don't really like static props. I know a lot of people do, but I'm just not the person who likes static props. I don't like how he's in a hazmat suit for that, and he also doesn't make noise at all. Well, no, he does make noise, but he doesn't move at all because it's a static prop. So it just kind of just makes weird noises, and why is he in a hazmat suit? It doesn't really make any sense. And he's, I don't really like static props either, so that's kind of why. Alright, and also, there's probably more props that I can think of, but right now I'm just naming, And at number 9, we have the Burlap Horror Scarecrow from 2018, this year. I just don't like static props, and, he's it would be cool if he actually had a movement, because he looks like the kind of prop that would have a movement, that would kind of go move forward, kind of like the looming scarecrow. I mean, something like that would be really cool, because he looks so well, that he, but, there's something like that I don't really like, static props. It would have been really cool, because he would be the type of prop that would just everyone would get. But if it's a static prop, he's designed so well, and I wish he did do movement. Alright, number 8. Coming up on number 8, we have Sally. Now, also prop from 2018, and the reason why I don't really like Sally is because, the thing is that I wish her mouth would move, but people would be kind of confused, she has a big, big mouth like Jack, even though Jack has a big mouth. But it's just I don't really like that, and I wish she would say more phrases than her song. That's all. I just don't really like that, and I like her holding the rose, but I just wish she would kind of do a little bit more movement. But yeah, I kind of wish she would do that. That would have been really cool to see her kind of move her mouth, but in a way, Alright, at number 7, we have Michael Myers from this year. Another prop this year. I know there's a lot, but, my opinion. And the reason why... Okay, now let's talk about Michael Myers. So, Jimmy doesn't really make any more, life sizes, and that sucks, but oh well. I do not know who this Michael Myers is made by, but I just don't really I don't like the eyes are just they don't even move. Well, I watched, or do they? I don't remember, but I just don't really I know they a lot of people love Michael Myers, so they wanted to make, I guess, let's make a new one. But it's just that I just don't really like, I don't like how it's just it's kind of long, and I know people might, I just don't really like that one. Something about it, and it's not I don't know, it's not really that good. I wasn't really excited for it, but... Alright, number 6, we have Pumpkin Patch Prowler. And I know a lot of people will get mad about this, but sorry, please. All right, now the reason why is because, well, the quality is really, really cool, but a thing I'm really different about this, and his movement is just not that good. It's like, just like a couple haunters said that they're like reskins of, like, Twitching Banshee, the Twitching Clown, a couple more of those. That's kind of why. It's just you're kind of doing the same thing. And with the pumpkin, like, and I wish she was like as big as the Nightmare Harvester. Like, I thought the Nightmare Harvester was gonna be his size, but actually it was the opposite. So, and the Nightmare Harvester is really cool, but I just don't like the Pumpkin Patch Prowler. He's like small. He's too small. And he doesn't, that's all he does, just move like this. So, and his soundtrack is terrible. I'm sorry. But I did like the soundtrack in, like, the official video from Spirit Halloween. But the soundtrack is pretty bad, so I don't really like that. All right, at number 5, we have Wheelchair Granny, and this is a prop from, I forgot what year, 2015? 2014? I think maybe 2015. This prop is just, it's really, really bad. I mean, Wheelchair Psycho was, yay, good job, but Wheelchair Granny was horrible. I just don't like that one at all. I know a lot of people hate her, but I mean, her sayings are just terrible. I think that's the part that I really don't like. It's just how many sayings she has. It's just really, really bad, and she just kind of, goes up and down. So that I don't really like that. All right, coming up at number 4, we have Pop-Up Zombie. Now, Pop-Up Zombie, I don't like. I mean, that prop is like Demonica 2.0. It's from the 2010 Demonica version. I mean, I love the 2011 one, but I just don't like how I don't like Pop-Up Zombie. It's just all he breaks a lot, and who'd buy that anyway? I'm not who would buy it. I mean, I could understand if you think it's cool and that's your opinion, and I have my own opinion too. But I just don't like how he just, he pops up and then, sometimes, you can barely hear him, his volume, or you just hear, like, scratchiness, So I don't really like that prop that much. All right, coming up at number 3, we have John Doe. Now, John Doe is a from Spirit Halloween 2011, and that one I don't really like because, little kids may think like, oh, he's a ghost or something. It's like, and he kind of lifts up and goes back down. It's kind of like that prop from last year. I forgot what he was called, but I like that prop better than John Doe. It's like John Doe, it's not good. All right, coming up on number 2, we have Hanging Hellfiend. That prop I really, really, really don't like. I don't like that prop at all. I really don't like him. I know a lot of people do, but for me, I just don't really like him at all. He's really bad. I think he's worse than, like, Wheelchair Granny. I don't like how he just, like, drops down a little bit and then just says, just talks and then, like, goes back up. It's like, that doesn't really make any sense, and it's just like, he's not cool, and his voice is kind of, it's terrible. But that's just my opinion. I just don't really like that prop at all. It's like, I think it's like one of the worst Spirit Halloween props ever. But it's just my opinion. All right, coming up. At number 1, we have Popping Goblin. Popping Goblin. That prop just doesn't make any sense. It's not that it doesn't make any sense. It's just, like, horrible. He also has issues too. He always breaks a lot. he pops up and then laughs and then keeps laughing, and then that I just don't like that he just keeps laughing and then goes back down and goes in. It's just like that actually is pretty cool where he just goes down, but you know, it's I don't really like that prop. Okay, I guess that will be it. I just, you know, I wish he would kind of like move his mouth. That would have been cool, but you know. Alright guys, so I guess I'll end the video here. Once again, it's just my opinion. I'm not gonna say anyone's wrong or something. It's just my opinion. We all have opinions. No hate to Spear Halloween. I really do love their props, and I have a video down below of you know, my favorite props is Spear Halloween. But that's all I want to say. You know, no hate to anyone at all. It was just, I just want to make a video of my opinion if you guys were wondering, so, you know. And I guess that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay vlogging.